everyone. So the video you're about to watch was filmed a few weeks ago, before any of this happened, like mid-April. I've kind of just been sitting on it, haven't really been in the mood to film, but I really wanted to post this because I did like it. It's an unboxing of a really fun book box I got. Before the video starts though, I want to put in this little clip saying, again, I very much stand by the Black Lives Matter movement and all the protests that are going on and the demands for change that are being made across the country. And in the description box, you will see links to petitions and places to donate and places to educate yourself if you are looking for resources. So, and also at the same playlist of incredible Black booktubers, of which some that I've recently subscribed to that I'm really enjoying their content are Mina Reads, Bookish Realms, Be But Bookish, and Francina Simone, who I'm just obsessed with all of them. I've been binging all of their videos, and I want to say that I was a part of the problem in terms of not meaningfully diversifying my subscription box, and I was just letting my recommended videos just keep recommending me more white people, and so I'm making it a point to really go looking for people who I find interesting and who haven't come across my feed before. One of those that I'm specifically talking about is Bookish Realms, who I honestly hadn't even heard of until I was watching the Mara from Books Like Whoa, her live stream the other day, and she was talking about how much she had enjoyed Bookish Realms. I believe her name's Ashley, and so I watched her videos literally 30 seconds into the first video. I knew that I was gonna like her channel, so I need to do the work, and that is what I'm doing. All right, and that is my little intro clip. Let's get into the video. See you in a second. Hi, my name is Morgan. This is my channel, Pisces Paperbacks, and today we have a very exciting video because I just got my mystery box from the Ripped Bodice. So if you don't know, the Ripped Bodice is a really cool romance-centric bookstore in California, and I follow them on social media, and I've just kind of been really obsessed with them. So when they started offering these, they're not technically a mystery box, I chose to get all of the books as mysteries, but you can specify what book titles you want if you want them. But there should be 3 new releases or newer books, 3 used books, and 2 pocket romances. And then I think I also got tea. So I'm very excited, and I wanted to do an unboxing with you, and I couldn't wait because I just got the box. So I want to get started right now. Okay, so the first thing on top is just a little note, a little paper. It says, "Thank you so much for your support. Be well. Send some love, support a small business." And so right on top, we have The Lady in the Mirror by Judith Arnold, which is a temptation book. So this is one of the 2 smaller, I guess they're not pocket romances, but I forget what the name is. They're genre romances that you'd see at a bookstore. It's kind of weird. So The Lady in the Mirror by Judith Arnold. What is this about? Okay, so this seems to be about an ex-cop named Clint McCreary who comes from New York to LA to try and find his runaway sister, and ends up kind of falling in love with Jessie Gale, who runs the shelter for runaways. And there's also a ghost, which I love that. One of my favorite romances, A Date with the Other Side, is similar to this in that it is a typical romance, but also for some reason there's ghosts in it, kind of, and I love that. So yeah. Up next is The Kissing Stars by Geralyn Dawson. The Kissing Stars by Geralyn Dawson. And so what you can do in this mystery box, you can specify what are your reading tastes. So I said I really like historical, specifically Regency. Please don't give me any Civil War. Era is not my jam. I also I really like anything with a mystery subplot, murder mystery subplot I really like, and then also I love historicals. I think I said that already, but the historicals are my favorite. So that is what is mostly in here, and they're all old, and I love used paperback romances. They're my favorite type of book. This is why I love mass market paperbacks so much, is because I love the romances. They're just wonderful. Okay, so The Kissing Stars. What is this about? Okay, it's about a girl named Tess, and it says she runs away from a broken heart and follows the stars right to Aurora Springs, Texas. There, she joins a dusty frontier settlement, and that is basically a bunch of dreamers and searchers who are attracted to mysterious lights in the sky they believe are magic, which are called the kissing stars. And she's trying to put an ill-fated marriage behind her, but then she had gotten out of the apartment into the foyer and was crying. My little baby. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Okay, so let's get back to it. She runs into her former husband, Gabe Montana, who was a railroad investigator. And I guess it was like not, like they never actually got divorced. And now he's trying to like win back his runaway bride. So that's the vibe, and I'm kind of into it. I don't really read that many cowboy romances. There's a really nice little inside the cover illustration to make up for that like sunset, what is it called, cover. So I'm kind of into it. I'm not usually as much drawn to cowboy stuff, but I always give it a chance, and I have read some that I like. Elsa, you are so close to the camera right now. They can't even see your beautiful face. Up next, we have No Other Man by Shannon Drake. And this looks very pretty. Ooh, look at that picture. That's a good one. Okay, so No Other Man is about Skylar Connor. She was widowed before she met the man she married by legal proxy. So now she is in, oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. So now she's gone to the Dakota Badlands, to the home and gold mine left by her late husband. Oh. Ooh, okay. This seems like it's going to be one of those ones where it's kind of old and deeply problematic in some of its core elements because of that. So this book was published in 1995, which is a little embarrassing for what I'm about to read. But it is a painted savage who welcomes Lady Douglas to the Black Hills. The handsome half-breed son of a Sioux woman and an English lord, he steals Skylar from her stagecoach and declares it is he whom she weds sight unseen. Now Hawk, named Hawk, has a wife he doesn't want, a sensuous vixen who ignites his rage and desire, a beautiful schemer he must punish with ecstasy and let no other man claim. So, is this her debut? It just says there is no, oh, never mind. So, just by virtue of what this book is, it does not really appeal to me. I do get that it's like historical, like not historical, but it's like an older romance, so there's going to be some inherent stuff that like would not fly today. But the fact that this was published in 1995, I've read much more politically sensitive and like aware books that were older than this. So I have to think about that one. That one might go in the trash. But, you know, 1 out of 3 that I don't like so far is not that bad. My neighbor and his mariachi music are here. Okay, it seems that my neighbor has decided to stop the music so I can begin again. And before I jump into the rest of the books, I do want to pull out the tea. So they have trope teas, which are like just loose leaf teas that they name after like different tropes. So for example, there's like, we were only supposed to be fake dating, or there was only one bed, or can you help zip me up? And I got Immortality Blue Until You. So this is green, chai green, I can't say that word. Rubos. But I am very excited about this. I opened it, but I have not like smelled it yet. So if you hear Elsa playing, she's playing with the piece of plastic from the top of this bag so far. Oh my God. That smells amazing. Holy shit. I've never had loose leaf before. I do have like, oh my God, I have like my nose is itchy now. I have like a little thing that you can use for loose leaf tea, but oh my god, I've never used it before, so this is very exciting. That smells amazing. Holy shit. Nice. Okay, let's wrap that up and put that to the side so Marcy can't get it. Apparently she's really into tea right now. Okay, let's carry on with the rest of the book. So up next is Tomorrow's Promise by Sandra Brown. This is the second one so far that is not historical because it has a helicopter on it. So this one, what is it about? 26 men listed as missing in action have been found. Oh my god. And this devastates Keely Preston because her husband has been missing and her life has kind of been frozen since then. She's now torn because after all these years of waiting, she met another man. So it's going to be like her husband's coming back, but she's started to move on. Kind of like Castaway, right? That's kind of cool. We'll see. I wonder what their like names are. Because I just flipped open and somebody's name was Dax, like D-A-X, and like that just seems like a dumb name. Okay, are we gonna be calm? Sorry. Are we gonna chill out? I don't know. And then the last like older book is called Child of Awe by Kathryn Lynn Davis. So that's kind of like a pretty cover. I don't know how I feel about this like weird water marbling print, but I really like the, I don't know what that is on the front. And then let's see what the picture on the inside is. Is it lesbians? Is this lesbians? Hold on. No, it's not lesbians. There's already been 2 men named in this description. Okay, so let's see. So this description basically does not tell you anything about like the plot or like the setup, but it says, at the center of this story are Archibald Campbell, the powerful, cunning Earl of Argyll, driven by ambition for his family and dedication to the king. Muriela Calder, heiress to Scotland's richest land and ward of the ruthless Earl. John Campbell, the Earl's proud, swift-tempered second son, commanded to wed the beautiful Muriela, and Elizabeth Campbell MacLean, the Earl's beloved daughter, whose gentle heart was sacrificed in an alliance with her father's bitter enemy. And so it takes us from the splendor of the mist-covered glens to the brutal terrors of war, from the blazing hatred of ancient feuds to the glory of a new love unfolding, captivating us, heart and soul, with the master touch of a true storyteller. So as you can see, that means nothing. I have no fucking clue what this book is about. And it also seems like, honestly, a little too grand and epic for something that I would usually pick up. It just seems a little too self-congratulatory. Also, this book is like shockingly hard to open for how cracked this spine is. So very weird. I'm probably like not that excited about this one, but I'm still gonna read it because I do love me some Scots. I do love some Scottish romances, so I'll definitely get down with that. And now we have the 3 ones that I asked for that are like new, like modern romances. Let's see. The Prince by Kathryn Ashe. So this is definitely not historical. Actually, it is historical. I'm presumptuous by the fact that he's wearing a suit, but then I was like, wait a minute, they had suits back then. Okay, The Temptation, okay. Libby Shaw refuses to accept society's dictates. She's determined to become a member of Edinburgh's all-man Royal College of Surgeons. Disguising herself as a man, she attends the surgical theater and fools everyone except one man who has never forgotten the shape of her exquisitely sensual lips. What's his name? Forced to leave his home as a boy, famed portraitist Ziyaddin, 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 is secretly the exiled prince of a distant realm. We love that. When he first met Libby, he memorized every detail of her face and drew her, but her perfect lips gave him trouble, the same lips he now longs to kiss. When Libby asks his help to hide her feminine identity from the world, Ziyaddin agrees on one condition: she must sit for him to paint as a woman. But what begins as a daring scheme could send them both hurtling towards danger and an unparalleled love. Yes, very, very much into that. I love when historical romances like actually give their main characters like a passion and something to strive for, which happens a lot in Tessa Dare books, but not always in other ones. Also in Amanda Quick books, which is one of the reasons I love her so much. So this is a hard yes for me. I also love Secret Royalty, so that's going in the yes pile. Ooh, this is like the fourth book in the Devil's Dukes novel, or the Devil Duke novels, and the other ones are the Rogue, the Earl, and the Duke. And then this one is the Prince. I'm gonna have to read all of those if I like that one, so that's a winner. And then up next we have Anna Bradley, A Wicked Way to Win an Earl. First in a new series. Love reading the first books in series. So this one is a little bit smaller than the last one, and it takes place in 1814 England. Delia Somerset despises the privileged ton, but her younger sister Lily is desperate to escape their family's scandalous past and join high society. Unwilling to upset her sister, Delia agrees to attend a party at the Sutherland estate and avoid the gossip mongers at all costs. And then Alex Sutherland is known as a hot-headed scoundrel. Love me a scoundrel. But nothing gets a rise out of him as much as the news that his brother desires Delia's hand in marriage. She is, after all, the daughter of the London belle who soiled their family name. Ooh, we got some family history there. He is determined to ruin her reputation as well in the most delicious way possible. It's only a matter of time before he can woo her with his irresistible advances. As Delia devilishly plays along in Alex's game, determined to prove the joke is on him, they both inch closer to repeating history. And in this game of seductive glances, scandalous whispers, and old debts, the outcome might be much more than either of them anticipated. I'm really into that. Oh my gosh, sometimes vengeance is too hot to handle. Wow, I kind of recognize that cover model. I don't know where from, but I've definitely read a book with him on it before. Oh, he's holding like a crop that you use for horses. This, oh my gosh, okay, very into that one. And then last but not least, Lynsay Sands. Oh, I love Lynsay Sands. I'm reading her Argenau family vampire romance contemporary whatever series right now. Lynsay Sands' first time in print. Surrender to the Highlander. And what's the inner, oh, the inside picture is just grass. Kind of disappointing, which I guess they have like the shirtless man on the cover, so they don't need to go that hard. But let's see. Okay. What is this? So this is like the fifth book in this Highlanders series, I guess, or maybe they're not in a series. I just kind of always assume romance authors, what are you doing? I just kind of always assume romance authors, like when they write books that kind of all have the same theme, they're all kind of vaguely connected. I shouldn't assume that because there are quite a few Amanda Quick novels, and I've read a lot of those that are just like one-offs, but and they all take place in like the same city during the same years. So I should stop assuming that, but I just always kind of assume that there's some sort of greater universe at play. Okay, let's see. Edith Drummond owes her life to Niels Buchanan and his brothers. Waking after an illness to a castle overrun by rugged Highlanders is disconcerting, but so is learning that she's slowly being poisoned. Niels insists on staying by her side, and Edith soon discovers that even more dangerous is her wild attraction to the fierce warrior. Actually, yes, this is a book in a series because the naughty librarian, I forget her name, she actually just read this, and she mentioned that it's part of this series where each book is about one of the Buchanan brothers. So I did recognize it. I knew it. Niels has never met a more courageous or enticing woman than Lady Edith. The idea of such a bonny lass being forced to enter a nunnery is more than any red-blooded Scotsman could bear. He'll gladly marry her himself, but while sweeping her off her feet is easy, it'll take all his skill to defeat her family's relentless enemies and convince her to surrender to his sweet embrace. All three of the new ones, hardcore winners. I am so excited and so happy. And then out of the older ones that I got, I'm pretty into The Lady in the Mirror, which is like the ex-cop runaway one. The Kissing Stars, which is like the Western one. And then I guess this is the other historical one, Child of Awe. So I'll read this one. And then these two I'm a little less interested in. This one for like plot-wise, I'm not, you know, I don't know. Nothing really about it screams out to me, even though, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it will be like possessive dudes in here, which I kind of like, but we'll see. And then this one, obviously, I have some issues. Like, straight off the bat, the handsome half-breed son of a Sioux woman and an English lord. The fact that he's even called half-breed straight up on the back cover, like, does not bode well. So, I mean, I'm gonna read all of these. I think I might do, like, I might do 2 like reading vlogs, one of all the older books and then one of the 3 newer books. Do you think, let me know what you think about that. Should I like do them all together? Should I do half and half? Something like that. Let me know what you want to see and I will try to deliver. But I am so happy with how this turned out. I got like this delicious fucking smelling tea and all these books. I really love the Ripped Bodice and what they're doing and the way that they're supporting romance. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about any of these books, if you've read them, what you think of them, and I will see you next time. Bye!